And you do have perfectly manicured nails now.
Oh, yay.
It says no pain, no gain.
That is true, actually. Fair enough.
Your hands are now deeply cursed.
You
They
love
are
to hear it.
decidedly unholy, more so than your entire being. And
they look great.
thank you, I do try. And he would throw in another weakness of theirs is they can't use that weapon on mortals.
Oh.
Even if
Human
the mortal is
shield.
wicked, they simply cannot strike them down.
Very interesting.
Just some food for thought, he says with a little
Oh, and
smirk.
I do love that. So, yes, human shields. Understood.
Should he strike a mortal with that weapon, it will break his pact, and he will lose all of his holy power.
Oh.
And their lion will be effectively forever weakened.
I may be back for more razzle dazzle here, but I will keep all of this in mind.
Good luck. A pleasure doing business.
I know.
Ooh, what a bargain.
Why
That's
does think
fucked
he'll
up.
fail?
Raphael's gonna be pissed.
Oh, man. Unbelievably so.
Oh, yeah.
If Raphael found out about this, I think it'd be a friendship ender.
Oh, yeah. He would kill. He would kill you.
Are y'all actually friends?
Their relationship is remarkably complicated.
I want to know more.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and then we will continue. There was nothing else before this, right?
Don't believe so.
Okay. I'll have y'all do like the planning phase for where you all want to be, and then we'll go to the theater.
Are you offering a baby?
That's fucking evil.
I mean, you would.
I'm
Oh, I
curious
hope
if
Nicholas is ready to give up his soul.
Azazel,
you-
disgusted, shocked, slightly intrigued. Are you giving me a baby?
Carly, what were you saying?
if Nicholas became a vampire, would that make the contract null and void because he no longer has a soul up for grabs?
I think it'd be a failure to fulfill your contract.
Is there a penalty?
Oh yeah. It's in the
Also,
fine print.
what was it like for Nicholas to get his soul back?
Who's to say he did?
I imagine the soul is wet.
It's moist.
It was
Who's to
just in
say
the river Styx.
Honestly, who's to say he ever
Can't be
lost
dry.
it?
Can't be what?
Opie doby. Okay. Franklin,
Opie dopey.
you pull up. Where is everybody going?
The theater.
Indeed, but what are you guys doing? Where are you setting up here, I should say?
What does the entryway look like? Is it?
It actually
small
looks
theater,
exactly
or-
like this. This is quite literally the row house theater. If you go in, there's like a box office, then there's a bar, then there's a room that goes to the theater.
Can you see the entrance from the bar, I assume? Or is it a separate building like this?
No. It's quite literally like you walk in, box office where you buy the tickets. The concession stand is a bar. Where
Oh,
you
so
get
it's not like you
drinks,
sit
food.
down.
No, not like a sit-down bar. Like quite literally like a bar where you would order drinks, and then you go into the theater.
I'd probably. Well, I would ask Franklin, are you gonna meet him outside, or do you guys usually go inside?
No.
meet?
Last time being the first time we met inside. And I already told him I'd get the seats and the drinks, so I figured I'd meet him on the inside, and you all could come in afterwards after he goes in and bang him upside the head. I don't know. Just make sure you hit him hard enough.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Just make sure you don't sit in the back row.
Of course not. I'll sit right in the middle.
Fuck yeah.
Does question for this theater?
Yeah.
Is it like a two-door situation where you get like entrances on the left and right side of the theater?
It is not
room?
actually. It is just one singular entrance to the theater room. It's a small building.
And is it like at the base, or is it like
You enter kind of at the middle. I'll actually just put the.
Oh wow.
It's right here.
Oh, perfect. That's
So
exactly.
you enter like right there.
I
and
couldn't
then there's
remember if it was a low
seats up,
entrance
seats
or
down.
high entrance. So yeah, basically sit exactly where they are right there.
I kind of figured, which is why I set the icons there. But
Yeah, I was worried about him seeing us walk up behind him.
yeah, where do the rest of you go? Do you hang out outside? Do you go inside?
I guess we would hang out outside and watch for him to come in. I've never seen him, but I assume Margaret can point him out. Or is actually are other people going into this theater? Or is it literally just Franklin?
It is not literally just Franklin. There are a fair few people, shockingly.
Okay.
David Lynch recently died. It was one of his most famous movies.
Could have done that.
It's a college town.
Thanks, Derek.
People are into it. Sorry. We kept
Gorilla
one
lives.
pillar. We kept one pillar of reality, which is Harambe. David Lynch is like Uncle Ben. He dies in every timeline.
Okay. Not rude. Yeah. Does that sound good for everyone else?
Yes, good to me.
Yes.
All right.
Stupid as it is. If I pull out like 3 like baseball caps for us so we can put it over our you know how they do in movies, you're like, that's clearly the same person. But they think they're hiding.
And baseball caps at night.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball caps are a way of life. People that wear them don't need a reason.
I just can't do it.
Neither can I.
All right. So for those outside, roll me either a performance if you are trying to blend in with an outfit, or a stealth if you are trying to just hide.
Stealth is better.
Stealth is way better.
I don't think
No
we're the
baseball cap for me.
I'm hiding actually under the brim of the baseball cap.
2.
2?
2.
Okay.
Does the baseball cap give a bonus?
No, it does not.
4.
Yeah.
6.
Okay. Ween. Roll a d20.
13.
13? Okay. After some time passes, you see this man enter the theater. Which your character may not recognize. Masan would recognize him as Emmerich. Also, probably Margaret would recognize Emmerich as a
What's
resident
Emmerich
of the
doing
town.
here?
It's the wrong Emmerich.
Or is it?
Oh.
Oh.
Did he dye his hair recently?
Smoking the wrong kind of cigarettes.
Moving
As a
inside,
20.
this person sits next to you.
Excuse me, I believe the seat is reserved. Also, oh, we are the. Did he
He
look?
takes a
I've seen
long
him
drag
before.
from his cigarette, takes a
Smoking
big
in the
drink of the
theater.
beer, and will indeed become the man you expected.
God damn.
And he'll say, sorry for the subterfuge. I couldn't help but notice your friends outside.
He would say without a lie in his heart, I don't have any friends here.
Jesus!
Yes.
And
Not wrong.
Oh,
he would say, and that's exactly what I wish to talk to you about, Frank. You
Oh my god.
are a man that appreciates the arts. You love film, obviously, regular art, sculptures, all that good stuff. Why not just join the side that can give you that? You don't have to fight for a living. I mean, you may have to fight once in a while, but come with me.
The side of what now?
The side of this conflict. You're better than them. You're an ascended being, clearly with refined tastes.
Oh, he's playing to his ego. No.
And I mean, I could get you original artworks. You want an Andy Warhol original? Easy.
No, pick
Money is
something
no
good.
problem. Original film reels, art of any kind. All of it is within your grasp if you just join me, Franklin. You don't have to toy with those peasants.
Aren't you on the holy side?
Oh, gracious, no. That man owes me a debt for finding his family members, and he serves as nothing more than a distraction.
Oh, if that's the case, then sign me up.
God damn it. God damn it. I almost spit my fucking
why y'all can't play Greg like characters. This fall apart so fast.
Greg being the center is baffling.
Hilarious.
I mean, the pay's probably better. I get access to real art, and I don't get murdered by an unkillable human anti-dead machine.
He says, "Hold out your hand."
I'll hold it out.
And he puts his hand over top of yours, and into your hand dumps hundreds of gold coins, old Spanish doubloons. You know, these are probably worth thousands apiece. And he says, resources are no limit.
What are the hours?
He says, I should only need a few days, to be honest. Once I finish my work here, you'll have all the money you could ever dream of. And that'll be it. No obligations after that.
Well, I do have my obligations to the vampire, so I don't believe would be all too happy with me betraying them.
Of course,
Switch to your
but
side.
what are they offering you?
Money, housing. That's basically it.
I can offer you those things tenfold, 100-fold.
Protection in case they
Oh, of course.
Perfect.
Then it's a deal, and he will hold his hand out.
I take the handful of doubloons, put them in my coat pocket, shake his hand.
Okay. As you shake his hand, you feel a pulse of magical energy ring through your entire being as the weight of debt comes over you. You will serve this man
No, but
until your dying breath, so long as he does not breach your contract. Which your contract was very loose. So he says protection, better pay, and housing. No problem at all.
And art. He did
Oh,
offer
of
art.
course. That I do out of friendship.
Wonderful.
An appreciator
Read
of
the
the
art.
craft. Franklin, you you have now become an enemy of the party.
Jesus Christ, that was fast.
Man,
Are we PvPing?
Hold on, y'all. I don't want to hear any more baloney about Greg not being.
no, Greg is off the hook.
I'm gonna be real. Did not think it would go this way. I like that it went this way. No, I think it's great.
Oh my god.
I'm just. Oh
That's
man,
too
what is
funny.
he? What is he?
We
even-
may have too many chaotic cooks in the kitchen.
There's a lot of chaotic cooks in this kitchen.
I'm just thinking back to the first session of this game of this book, Derek. Oh, I think this group's gonna work really well, actually.
Look, man, I'm wrong every time. I don't know why you would ever listen to it. And
it would have worked well. It just so happens that the villains just know exactly how to make me switch sides.
Yeah, one finger or two up the ass, Peter. Which does he prefer?
Franklin's a big guy. He could probably do 3.
Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
I cannot wait to kill your character.
And speaking of, he would say, I want you to infiltrate that group for me, since they already have your trust and they're unaware of our dealings.
That sounds very dangerous.
Well, of course it's dangerous. Coming here was dangerous. You think I didn't have a contingency plan if you turned on me? He
And I
actually
was
pulls
hoping to
out of
get
his
some of
coat
that.
a little piece of your hair. He says you didn't even notice when I took this from you at the library.
It's not
It
my
would have
hair.
rendered you impotent here.
It's not my hair. I don't have any hair. This is a wig.
My God, that's kind of true.
How
Do you
would
have
you
any
know
hair?
No.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, he doesn't know that, so I would actually just you could roll with that.
I mean,
You've already entered into a completely indebted soul pact, so it doesn't matter now.
Yeah. That would have been so funny.
That would have been really fucking funny. Peter, you do have. You feel an itchiness on your chest.
Fucking psoriasis.
Frank is growing his first chest hairs.
Do you look at it?
Probably not in the theater.
Okay.
How bad is it?
It definitely feels like you got a little burned.
I just kind of scratch absent-mindedly at it.
Okay. And he'll say, tell them that I never showed up.
Okay. Sure thing, boss.
I think that's all he'd say for now. He'll get up and he will actually he'll walk over to the fire exit and just kind of like meld under the door.
Ew. Alex Mack.
He just kind of sinks into the shadow. That said, you saw Emmerich walk into this theater. Mulholland Drive is a 2.5-hour movie. What do you guys do?
What is taking him so long?
I watched the movie and just don't accept the group. It's a good movie, right?
It's a I love Mulholland Drive. It's a phenomenal movie.
I don't know what that is. Should we go in there to get him? What's going on? This is taking a long time.
Yeah, I would say probably after a while. You guys never see this necromancer show up.
Margaret, are you sure you didn't see him walk by?
I'm pretty sure. I think he got stood up and now he's just watching the movie.
I'm gonna text him real quick.
Well, of course he has his phone off. He's in a movie.
Right.
He's not uncultured.
I'm gonna go in there real quick.
Okay.
Gonna walk in without a ticket?
You go in, she is gonna stop you and say, "Oh, the movie's like, you missed a lot of it. Are you sure you want to pay for a ticket?"
Yeah, of course I do. This is a fine establishment and I want to support your local movie house.
Thanks. It's $10.
$10? Is it not dollar movie night?
While he's having this discussion with the clerk.
Okay, great.
Also,
roll me a stealth. Yeah,
Greg is rolling a. Well, I don't want to cut away from whatever's happening here, but Leopold sends a text to Greg that's like, "Are you busy?" I already have forgotten whatever the fuck this is. The thing that I recommended we do.
I rolled a 3.
A 3 for stealth?
Yeah.
That barely makes it.
Greg is doing the worst stealth he has ever done in his life, and he still makes it through while laughing at Tobias. Like, just
she is very distracted by Tobias, being like, "Sir, I mean, movie tickets have been well over $10 for a long time. We haven't had dollar movie night since the '90s."
Oh, what a shame. It was such a lovely night. Like a wonderful date. Maybe you should consider it again. I would go into
Oh, we'd have to
old
close
man.
this place down. She says. You wouldn't believe what they charge for rent, even in this podunk ass town.
Oh, tell me more.
Oh my gosh.
She goes over this socioeconomical entirety of owning a small business in this town.
Times are hard, aren't they? As I try to dig out $10, knowing I don't probably have $10 on me.
Greg would have also messaged back Leopold saying that they're busy trying to catch a necromancer.
But he would respond back like, well, that sounds boring. If you're looking for something fun and exciting to do, get back to me.
Greg's gonna think about it.
Okay. I will say in that time, my son is able to sneak into the theater. You do see some people sitting off to the sides, but you do just see Franklin sitting directly in the center. Large, imposing figure. Impossible to mix.
This is the one, like, screen theater, right?
Yes. There's just
And
this screen.
I don't see Emmerich at all, right?
No.
Okay. I go up to Frank and like, so where's your friend?
Don't do that.
Do what?
Snuck up on me.
I mean, okay.
He hasn't shown up.
All right.
And stood me up. My only friend in this worthless town.
You should probably reconsider who you call friends. Anyway, I'm gonna head on out then. Got other things to do.
Well, do be careful in case he walks in.
All right. Greg's gonna text back Leopold. Sure, I guess his shitty necromancer friend stood him up.
Tragic.
Tragic.
And I'll be like, what do you like to do for fun?
Second character as Greg.
Greg like thinking like last time when they tried to have fun, Emmerich got on his case.
That's because your fun activity was emptying people's tires of air.
Lug nuts. Stealing lug nuts.
Or no, it was stealing lug nuts. That's what it was.
You know, just normal thing.
And then I'll be like, if I don't get a response and it's highly man, I'll be like, do you like to party? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Greg just goes back, just messages back, sure. He's not exactly
Okay.
sure what Leopold has in mind, especially since he's a vampire.
I know I said I was gonna go to the virus, but I think I'm gonna take Greg back to one of those college parties. I'll give him the address that I went to last time.
All right.
We might have to start doing stuff during the day again.
No, this is perfect. Tobias, I will not deny you your $10 ticket. However much money you pull out, she'll just forgive you and just let you in for the last hour of Mulholland Drive.
Oh, bless your heart.
Like, well,
literally.
Thanks
blessing.
for listening to me. She has an
course,
extra D4 on
anytime.
her rolls.
Oh. What if I sanctified this theater?
You do not have the time nor the
I
resources
know,
to
but
do something like
goddamn.
that.
I just thought about that.
That's a great idea, but it takes a long time to sanctify or a colossal amount of power.
The theater is dark, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen this movie. How loud is this movie? Like me, I don't know how loud.
It's pretty quiet, except for some parts that are exceptionally loud.
All right. I walk in. Franklin, where are you?
Everybody just looks at you like, shh.
That you, Franklin? And I take out Rima and I don't unsheath it, but I let out a little of the globe sword. So I can see.
You just hear like, come on!
Well, help me find my friend, and I'll get out of your way.
I'm over here, you idiot. I'm trying.
Franklin, is that you?
Franklin, whoever you are, shut your friend up. God damn. There's nothing sacred.
Not yet.
And I have no tact. I find him in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Franklin, did you find the necromancer?
Why are you shouting that? What if he's here right now? Did you not see him come in?
No, we didn't.
Oh, then this whole thing was pointless. I'm gonna sit here quietly and finish the movie.
No, you're wasting time, Franklin. We need to find him. The witch is missing.
Oh, fine. I stand up in a huff. I spill my popcorn on the ground. I leave my half-drinking beer.
Don't leave a mess, Franklin.
I storm out.
Okay.
Now I'll never get to finish the movie again.
You've seen it 100 times.
But every time is a unique experience.
That's valid.
Did Greg sneak off?
Yes. Greg absolutely snuck off.
Margaret, where did Greg go?
He was texting and then said something. He mumbled nothing of much import and then left.
Okay.
He just kind of made sounds. He was like, and then left.
This is a very strange crew, I must say. So Franklin, he never showed up.
No.
Well, did he text you back? Did you try texting him?
Oh, let me turn my phone back on. You never have your phone on in a theater.
Yes,
Yeah, I
for
told
emergencies. I can't.
No.
You did. You called it.
Turn my phone back on.
What if a family member needed to get hold of you,
having
or
Then they
completely
die.
a job? One of your party members.
When I watch movies, it's always off the clock.
Movies aren't more important than your job, Franklin.
And that's
the difference
why you're
between you and
ignorant.
him.
I know.
No text. I think he may have figured it out.
Well, if he figured it out, then let me have his phone number. Maybe we'll be able to track him down or something.
He didn't tell me not to give it to him. Did I give you the phone number?
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, this is a dead end. Do you have any ideas, Miss Margaret?
I guess maybe look at Fun in the Coven to see if there's any clues left there. There was like a fight. Maybe she's just sick. I don't know.
No. It's a lead. Let's try that. I've never been to this bun in the coven, so you can. I assume I drove here. You can just give me the directions. I'll take us over there.
Oh, I also have a car.
Oh, perfect. I'm sick of driving. Franklin, you coming with us?
I suppose if I have to.
Well, you don't have to, I suppose. You don't have to do this job.
Pretty sure I do. Some people are under more obligations than others.
What's your obligation?
I'm dedicated to my work.
You were just about to sit through a 2-hour movie.
Art is part of the job. It is part of every job. Art is the most important thing on this planet. You
I,
just don't understand.
I truly don't, nor do I think I ever will.
Read a book.
I have
Without Psalms in it.
several times.
Maybe
good
read
book,
more
in
than just
fact.
one.
I've heard multiple versions of the one.
The only book that matters.
Oh man, what a turn of events. Okay, we will do the bun in the coven.
After this piss break.
After this piss break, also possibly after, I want to see what Leopold and Mothson are doing, just on a conceptual level.
This is wild.
This party fell apart in record time.
I scratch my chest a little bit.
Scratch, scratch, scratch.
You need
got
some
the
lotion.
disease
Yeah,
now.
Peter, I'll just show you what you see when you look at it.
Hell yeah.
It's very big on your chest.
It's gonna be a bit before I actually see it, though.
It will be, but just know that it's
Just so you
there.
know.
An ethically questionable tattoo?
Well, it's not quite a tattoo.
It's like
Brand.
a tattoo of Miss Buttersworth or something. It's like, ooh, you.
A
You
brand
probably
is
shouldn't
more
do that.
accurate.
Oh, that's a complicated
Miss Buttersworth is a brand.
God damn it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, that sure is a brand.
It is. There's one Franklin now wears with pride.
I want to see
It's
it.
the old brand League of Legends splash art.
Could you imagine?
My brand.
It's like the old ugly one.
Or an ugly one?
Yeah, before the current
It's
one.
original.
Oh,
They
that's
were
right.
all
He's
ugly.
old.
Yeah.
It always fucks me up to look at like old League of Legends like models where they have those big like pancake feet and shit.
The pizza
Oh, the pizza
feet.
slice.
Pizza,
The
they call them.
Tarek's
They were
pizza
pizza
slice
slices.
feet.
They
Yeah.
do look like pizza slices.
Mr. Yi had them for the longest time, dude.
Tarek was the last one to get updated too, if I remember.
Oh man, Terrica's supposed to be like a knight of beauty.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
sitting out here with pizza slice feet.
I just had a thought.
What's your
Yeah.
thought, big guy?
Well, it was originally a good thought because I was like, oh, I'll probably get to know Margaret in this drive over there and ask her like personal questions and like learn about her grandma, see her her frogs.
To your
Frog?
toes?
Toads?
They are
Their toes?
toads.
What the fuck?
Oh, toad.
All right. And then I remembered that Franklin is in the car.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can sit in the front seat.
You're still listening.
So?
Oh, you
Like,
don't.
that's-
You don't know.
You don't know that though.
I know I don't know that. That's why me, Ween, and Mad. Tobias would not, but he would be friendly and talk with Margaret.
Me taking notes the entire time. This is what she has to lose. This is what she's nervous about.
Honestly though, would Franklin even care enough to actually pay attention that much?
I'm being compelled to spy.
Oh, Franklin
Oh,
cares.
that's true. That's
don't
true.
you
that's
worry.
true. Uh-oh. Binky.
The jobs become more important.
Ruh-roh.
When did I use as like a party background before?
Maybe this will be the first party that fully fails.
I
And
feel
we'll
like
all
you used.
die.
I hear
I'm just-
more.
I was gonna
So
use the
Greg would
enclave.
bail long before he gets killed. Maybe. Hopefully.
If a party fails on this particular like set of missions, that is very interesting. I have to think of how the Hildebrands would react to this.
Get out of dodge.
You would it's gonna be like the Shura ending of Sekiro.
Raise your hand if you know what that means.
It's gonna
I
be like
don't
you
know what
guys
that
fighting like Emmerich and Lucia Hildebrand and Sasha Hildebrand.
Oh.
I feel like we wouldn't win that fight.
You might. I would, depending on how it went, it'd be hard pressed to win against some of those fights.
Emmerich pulls out his sword. I guess we're just dead.
Emmerich would probably go sicko mode. But depends. All right, you guys meet at a college party. People are getting drunk. It is Wednesday, my dudes, I think, and there's a party every day here.
Gregory, you made it.
Yeah, unfortunately. This is what you
Hey.
think is fun?
Well, yeah. All right. Is this not your scene? Do you not like to drink and party and dance?
No.
So what is it that you like to do? This is very important.
You want to break into the police station?
Is that what you consider fun?
Yeah, why not?
Then
Just do that.
yes.
So I got a plan. The crowd looks a little juvenile, so I'm gonna make a quick call if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Greg's
Whatever
gonna
you
go
want to
outside
do.
and he's gonna call the cops. Let them know that there's a giant underage party going on.
Roll me like
Holy
a rapport. Roll me a
shit.
rapport with like a +3.
What if Greg is just too much for Leopold?
That brother, that's possible. Who could say?
That's a
I have
5.
no-
That's okay. Oh my god damn college. All right, we'll send who we got working the night shift over. Thanks for
Send
the
the
call.
paddy wagon.
We'll get this broken up. Sorry you've had trouble sleeping.
And then he's gonna go back in, grab Leopold, and go, we should probably get out of here. And on the way out, he's gonna pull the fire alarm.
Oh, I see. Well, he doesn't see anything. Okay. So breaking into things is fun for you, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Understood.
And so Greg will offer to drive them over to the cops. And since
is
the
a
police
nice
should be
car.
sufficiently busy, hopefully, like they're driving over to the police station and there's like a few cop cars, like sirens on, heading the other direction.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's at least 4 cruisers all heading there.
So-
Outside of the police station?
Like, minimal security.
I don't
Is
think
there
I ever made
something
an
you're
outside
looking
map.
for?
What was that?
Is there something you're looking for in there? In
Yeah.
the police station?
Well, they had information about the bodies that were thrown out before and all that stuff. So I don't know if Greg thinks maybe they have other information as well, especially since the police are also like definitely not just the police.
I like how Greg tricked Leopold into helping.
I was thinking the same thing.
It's like crazy to me that Greg is tricking people into being productive on the case. This is unprecedented.
Well, Greg also gets to break into the police department, so
That's true, which is pretty sick for Greg. Oh man, I don't know
Gregory,
how to behave.
how opposed are you if we need to kill somebody?
Oh, go ahead. I don't care.
Oh, yay! All right.
Oh,
Listen, pigs
boy.
don't count.
True.
Also, I mean, maybe some of the cops aren't even real, so I mean, doesn't really matter.
Don't know what that means.
Last time we ran into them, like, I think a dozen of them were made of wood.
That's true. Okay. You guys come to the police department. Looking around, it's mostly empty. You obviously see that the doors are open, the lights are on. You can probably assume some kind of receptionist is there, but there are not really any active officers here at the moment.
Well, Greg's gonna see if he can find a way in that is not necessarily locked before he considers breaking in directly.
Okay. Let me take a look here. Roll me a burglary or
Yeah.
alertness.
That's a 3.
Okay.
On
With a 3, you do notice that in the you guys are kind of walking around the place. Roll me an alertness just for how you're avoiding cameras. Actually, neither of you would appear very well on a camera, so don't worry about that.
I do need it to be known that because I came to the woods straight from Garrus's place, I am still in my glittery gold suit.
Oh, blessed be, kitty girl. If
That's
you're
amazing.
hanging close to Masan and cameras, just in my own headcanon, I think do not get along very well. It just looks like a moving star in the static is kind of traveling along the side of the building.
I also have Cloak of Shadows if we need to be stealthy.
Cloak of Shadows would negate your insane suit choice, but we'll see. We'll see how that comes.
You don't
into
shine
play.
nearly as bright, but you're still pretty glam.
When you're not in Cloak of Shadows, you are a beacon.
A little disco ball.
Yeah. You do see there is a small door in the back that goes into some like it's not a emergency fire exit. It's just kind of like it's like a rear entrance for staff.
All right. Greg will try to use that entrance and like wave Leopold over, like, hey, we should get in through here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You do notice it is locked. Roll me a burglary.
Can Greg try picking the lock?
Yeah.
That would be a 3 once again on burglary.
A 3 is good enough. A small town police station, they don't have state-of-the-art locks. You are able to jimmy this open. So this opens up into like a small entryway, and then there is another door that opens up into a brightly lit hallway. I'm just going to use this as a generic hallway background.
So, if I remember correctly, in Act 1, we had previously broken into the police station. Would Greg have some memory of where exactly they keep like the case files and stuff?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good point. Yes, probably. You would know. So I actually have like a topographical map of a police station, so I have no idea how they're laid out. You would know they'd be in. There's a storage zone, but you think what you want may be in like a chief's or deputy's office. You want some illicit activity, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is probably not going to be in the regular archives. But you do vaguely remember where the chief's office is.
Okay, I'm gonna try and head that direction then without raising too much suspicion.
Well, actually, as luck would have it, it's very close to where you entered. The first door on the left will say... God, I haven't had to know the name of the police chief in so long. Jesus fucking Christ. What was her name? Oh, Chief Donaldson. Going to that door, it is also locked, but give me another burglary or sleight of hand.
Ooh, that's a 5 burglary.
5 burglary. You're able to get that door open pretty quick. Aya, give me a d20 roll.
Okay. 18.
18. Wow. All right. So far, this has gone largely unimpeded.
All right, am I able to get into the chief's office?
You sure are. It is a surprisingly nice office. You're going to close the door behind you, and you want to look for some files?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Roll
see
me
if
a-
there's anything that I can find regarding the Hildebrands or Nathaniel or our friend. What's his face? The Gary Althouse, or whatever.
Yeah, roll me an investigation.
Bad. The 1.
Okay. I would say even with a 1, you're able to find some stuff on the Hildebrands, really only marking them as vampires. The document you found just kind of has properties they own. And you largely see that the files seem to say to not put a lot of scrutiny into those areas.
Nothing else on the others.
With a 1, that is all you found. But you can keep rolling. But I am going to have you, Aya, roll me another d20.
Roll. Oof. That's another 1.
Oh, I have to roll another d20?
Yeah, roll another d20.
2.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. With a 1, you are able to find that. Ooh. You actually find something from your first case. You find that all dead bodies associated with the ghouls were to be moved to an incineration plant.
Eh.
You
Greg
also
would
see
actually probably pocket that.
you also see a transaction file that about $158,000 were sent to this woman specifically to make sure that the police do not look into anything that happens in Corbin Del Mora's business, nor Larsa Harmon's business.
Greg would take this file for
This is so much information that Nicholas was looking for back in the day.
I actually had planned for you to infiltrate the police station back in that other campaign. It
He
just never
intended to,
happened.
And then he took the ring off in the middle of the sun, and it got derailed
Yes.
from ever making progress on anything.
Both of you roll me an alertness.
That's a -1?
That's gonna be a 1.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay. Both of you, as you're kind of rooting through the desk, you hear a key go into the lock on the door, and the door opens. And you see this individual.
I attack. I just jump into him.
The fuck are you guys doing? All right. Roll me alertness.
Yeah.
Is he in like cop gear or anything? Or
He actually looks like to be in like investigator attire, so kind of like business casual.
Greg got a 0, so
I got a 3.
Great, that sounds about right. Fuck, dude, I didn't think there was gonna be combat today.
You probably thought you weren't gonna die today. Surprise.
Okay. You guys engage in combat with this detective. What do you want to do?
I'm trying to end this as quickly as possible, so I just kind of want to slam my claws through his throat or his heart, whatever gets the job done.
Jesus.
Damn.
Fucking
Okay.
savage.
Okay, roll me a fists.
No problem. All right.
This is so bad.
That's a 5.
He actually
Promise
dodges.
not to
Oh.
kill in Larsa's town.
Yeah, well, I don't want to go to prison.
A lot of things have been promised that are just kind of out the window at this point. It's fine.
PvP. PvP.
Yeah, he's gonna dodge out of the way. He's gonna pull a gun out of his side holster, and he's gonna fire it. Roll me an athletics.
A
Is that
3.
Greg or Leopold?
That's at Leopold, who directly attacked. He misses. A couple bullets are going to go into the wall here. Greg, you are up. He's made an absolute racket back here.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna have to shoot back. Greg's gonna like aim for his leg or something.
With a 50 caliber gun? All right.
Yeah. They'll teach him for coming in here when he's not asked.
I
Well,
shoot
learn
him
'em.
non-lethally.
I shoot him non-lethally with my Desert Eagle.
If he loses a leg, he could still live. Maybe.
right.
That is a 5 on guns.
5 on gun. He actually beats that too. You see, you shoot at him at his leg, and he just seems to move it right in time. And a massive chunk of just linoleum and concrete is taken out of the floor. And you see him go on his radio and call for backup to the police station.
God.
He says, all units, hostiles at the police station.
Oh, well, now he has to die.
Leopold, is your turn.
All right, I do the same.
His turn is calling for backup.
I do the same thing again, this time with better results. That's going to be a 7 to hit.
Okay. He surely cannot keep rolling +3s. His reign of terror is over. You are able to hit him. You hit him and you feel your claws. You've slashed the throats of many people. Your claws shred through the chest of this man, much stronger than you ever remember.
Ooh.
As your well-manicured nails seem to just add that little bit of extra damage. He kind of recoils, takes a big gasp, and blood falls to the ground. He is not looking so good. He is going to try and go down fighting, though. He is going to roll a guns. Roll me an athletics.
That's a 3.
Okay, he is going to be able to tag you with the gun. That is going to be, it's probably not going to be a ton of damage. It's going to be a difference of 4, so like 5 damage.
But then
You do reduce this, and this
Reduce it.
absolutely does not meet your weakness, so
yeah, so okay.
you're fine. He looks absolutely stymied. Greg Mawson, is your turn.
All right. Since he is absolutely getting his ass beat, Greg's gonna try and take the opportunity and try and interrogate him real quick. Before Leopold decides to absolutely eviscerate this man entirely.
You do hear some yelling from down the hall, but by all means, go ahead and roll me an intimidation,
All right.
which I think you're pretty good at, surprisingly.
That would be a 4.
A 4? A 4? He looks scared. What are you asking him specifically? What is he answering in this moment?
I'm gonna ask him if he knows the name either Gary Althouse or Nathaniel Beauregard.
He would say, Gary Althouse. He would say, that's not his real name. He goes by a lot of pseudonyms. He recently came to town. And he looks absolutely terrified of you. And he would say, I don't know his real name. Don't you got like extra intimidation? Am I like making that shit up?
Like a higher score?
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a +2 in it inherently.
I thought so. I always imagine you just go like the full like red-eyed Mothman Chronicles mode.
Yeah.
That's what I envision, anyways.
No, yeah. So I think then I'm gonna take the opportunity, since he did actually get to share some information. I think maybe just outright killing a man might get Greg in more trouble. Greg's gonna try and knock him out using the what's it called? The Insight Emotion.
Oh
See
yeah,
if I
yeah.
can like knock him out with you taking out his mental
He-
bubble.
Since you intimidated him, he's actually gonna roll this with a -2. What is that? A discipline?
Yeah.
Okay, so he has a 0.
That would be 4, and then it would be that's a 6.
Okay, yeah, his you see his nose and the corner of his left eye just begin to drip blood as he falls to his knees and falls to the ground.
Oh man. You know, it really would have been better if we had been caught a little later. Could have at least started something on fire. Oh
Oh, it's
well,
not
we should
too
probably
late.
head back to the car. Oh, you want to? Got something? I ain't got anything to light up.
Hippold doesn't smoke like Raphael does.
My son, do you want to take the drawer?
The what?
Like the drawer of files.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you can.
Yeah, you can take the drawer. You have time to do some basic stuff before you get absolutely swarmed.
Then we can just take the computer hard drive and like dunk it in some water or something, just for fun.
I dig it. I dig
What
it.
else could we do in a short period of time to really fuck this place up?
I want to tip over the desk.
Yeah, but yeah, you have like 30 seconds. Figure out what you want to do in the course of 30 seconds.
Oh,
I'm like tipping over the desk, knocking out light pictures.
ripping out the fucking ceiling lamp,
Yeah.
throwing the fucking chair into the wall.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it when like those guys like take the chairs and they just stamp all 4 legs into the drywall? And they just make the chair like on the wall like that.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna go over to the thermostat and turn it all the way up just for fun.
It is controlled by the chief's office, so it is going to start getting uncomfortably warm in the police station. You hear many boot steps charging down the hall to the chief's office. As you also hear sirens outside.
I do want to dip my fingers in his wound a little bit and then be like, and then we can go.
He tastes like bacon.
All right. All right. You can meet me back at the car, and with that, Greg is gonna tell Tim's back to the vehicle.
I can stealth out. If
Yeah.
the door's like the exit's right there.
Roll me a stealth. You can have your cloak of shadows, of course.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That's a 5 for stealth.
The officers rolled 3 1s in this alertness, as they are just absolutely baffled by what happened and completely distracted by
Every
their
time
deputy.
they turn the other direction, a glittering gold vampire sneaks in the background.
It's like fucking Leprechaun. Yeah, they do not notice you get back to the car.
Excellent. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, it could have gone better, but it wasn't too bad.
What? Do we have any other places you need to rob?
No, not really.
What an insane session. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're gonna let that go. We're gonna go back to the bakery crew.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I hope y'all are like happy with your choices.
Our choices. Our choices.
Yeah, our choice.
We're using the royal we, I see.
I'm happy.
I think this is fun.
I just don't want you to think this is like the DM intervening. This is
No.
I had nothing to do with any of this.
Would I ever think you're intervening?
Or maybe my,
folded after their literal first offer. They didn't even bargain.
maybe my lack of intervention. I really thought Frank was gonna be, because like I was like, well, it's not gonna come up tonight, but he is absolutely gonna approach Frank and like try and bargain with him to come to his side and like really
Insanely.
appeal to his artistic side and the fact that he has an unlimited amount of resources.
Say less.
Yeah, obvious. I didn't need to say more. You're right. Okay, you guys get to the bakery. Going up to the door, it is locked, but I imagine between the four of you, you are able to gain entry fairly easily. Going inside, it's very inviting, smells beautiful, but you get a tinge of something foul. What do y'all want to do?
Does
What's
it
that,
look
Frank?
like there was a fight?
There
Was it
actually,
me?
out here, it doesn't look like there was a fight, but there is like a bakery section, or rather,
Or we
like
can just be
where
on a
the
different
ovens
map.
and stuff are. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I'm sorry. I thought I moved you. I just moved myself.
Oh, okay.
I would like to investigate.
Okay. Roll me an investigation.
I had to see if I had investigation.
Do you?
I do.
Hell yeah, brother. Glad someone does.
That is a 3.
A 3? A 3 is enough to know. So was this still outside, or did you actually go back to the ovens?
Let's do outside first, and then I'll do another one inside.
Okay. I shouldn't say outside. Outside, there's nothing, but like inside the main area, you do notice a couple of scuffs on the floor that would lead to the back room where there's kind of obviously like the ovens and the prep area. There's clearly a sign of a small struggle here.
Mm-mm.
Are there any security cameras?
There are security cameras.
I think Frank would take a look at those.
They mostly are watching the entrance and the kind of just like this main area.
So kind of like speeding through like the fast forwarding. I don't really see anything.
Oh, you're trying to like. So actually, the computer they're connected to is not here.
Okay, so that's missing. Like, does it look like it should be there and isn't, or like?
No, it just looks like it wouldn't. It's not in this like main area.
I'm gonna go
It
look
might also
through.
be something that's in a back room.
I'll go looking for that.
Okay. You guys go to the back. There are obviously ovens, dishwashing areas, etc. Roll me another investigation, and Margaret, I will give it to you with a +2.
Ooh. So then that would be 4.
Okay. With a 4, you move to kind of an area in the back corner, and it looks like a lot of shit happened here. Not only can you smell the stench of rotten flesh, you can also smell the distinct smell of sulfur. And you can see some black ooze marring the surface of the floor and some of the cabinets. With a 4, you also see a very small amount of what looks like human blood.
Oh shit.
Would I know what this Power Ranger ooze is?
Probably. Were you there for any of the undead fights? Yeah, you definitely
Yes.
were. It is absolutely rancid blood.
Ugh.
It is undead ichor.
Hmm. Is there like a trail of blood, like little blood driplets that I could follow?
There is just this one spot of red blood.
Well, there's the
That
human
said-
blood, and then there's like the black ooze. Is there?
The black ooze, yeah, it does kind of ooze. That, along with some scuff marks, do seem to go out a fire exit in the back.
Hmm.
Always a pesky fire exit.
Would I have any suspicions of these zombies taking her to this park, the state park?
You would definitely have some suspicions of that. Well, because I think you've kind of discovered that's his goal, right? Or have you?
So like
No.
sacrifice.
I thought some of the party had kind of guessed that.
I thought so too, because I have vague memories of this being brought up.
If that's the case, I would say no. But you also know that blood magically can be used to scry for missing people.
Oh, then I would try that. Despite what I am.
Yeah. Collecting some of the blood, you attempt a scrying ritual. Go ahead and roll me a it's not thaumaturgy. Is it thaumaturgy? Lore.
Oh, a lore. Okay. That's a 6.
That's a 6. That's incredible. However, we have established that you have no magic power, right?
Correct.
It
My
does.
lore is a 5.
Where in the park your lore seemed to lead you somewhere. Here, you're just not getting anything. Try as you might with this ritual cast, it just doesn't seem to be yielding any kind of direction.
Hmm.
Did I see you trying to do your ritual cast?
Yeah, I'm not shy about it.
Yeah, don't.
Is it?
I assume it's not in secret. Yeah.
Is everything okay? Is it working?
I can't. I think I'm just too distraught. I can't get a direction on where she is.
Oh.
But I know that the necromancer's things took her. And I have to imagine that she's in the park, but I just don't know where.
You think she's in trouble then? She might
Yeah.
be in pain.
I mean, yeah, this is her blood, so I would assume she's in pain.
Well, times like this, I do find praying is our best option, if you will. Now, I'll offer to take your hand.
Good
If-
God.
Dear
you-
Lord.
If your divine powers can find her, then I will consider praying.
Dear Lord. Dear DM. May I use my ability?
Tobias, my son, use your God-given right.
Guide my hand to where I'm most needed.
Yeah, just roll me 4d6.
Okay. I
There's
got those on
interference.
hand. Is this? Do you want the number of the D6 or is this the Dresden rule?
Give me your Dresden numbers, your pluses and minuses.
Oh, okay. That's +2.
+2. With +2, you can definitely tell that it is leading you in the broad direction of the park.
Broad don't hurt. Don't have.
But I would say for how far away you are from the park, you're not like, you can't think of a precise location. But you think if you followed this, you could get to a precise location.
I think, Miss Margaret, we should head to the park. Lloyd is guiding me there. It might be very small. At least it's a lead.
Okay.
Fucking Aya.
What did Aya do?
What did I do?
Good lord.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
got me. Really got me.
Fucking funny.
Listen,
I didn't mute to laugh. Is there anything else you want to do?
There is anything else here. I would definitely text Greg where we're going.
Okay.
That we think we've. I forgot her name. I didn't write it down. Lucy, right?
Lucy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, hey, look at me. That we may have tracked Lucy down to the park, but we can't narrow it more than that.
Greg would ask Leopold if he wants to go to the park. Otherwise, Greg's probably just gonna head over there.
we were just at the park. Are you fucking kidding? No, I'm not going to the park.
Okay, well, good luck finding your ride home.
What? While
Police are still buzzing about.
yeah, perhaps tomorrow, you and I can get lunch or dinner. There's so many things I need to talk to you about.
Sure.
I have a wonderful business opportunity for you. Just keep that in mind.
Okay. Are you gonna come with or are you gonna head on out?
Oh no, I'm not fucking. No, absolutely not.
Alright, check you later.
Bye.
Where does Leopold go?
I don't know. Oh, cause I'm in Centerville, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to the virus.
All right.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
You're still dressed for it.
I am. Oh no, I'm in the same clothes.
Don't worry, it'll get commented on. Beautiful.
Round 2 with Garrus.
Okay. Ween.
Yeah.
Getting to the park, it is still. Actually, I'm just gonna keep it. We'll keep Edge of Insanity. It is eerily silent. There is a dark power at play here that you haven't felt the previous times you've been to the park.
A few hours ago.
Yeah, even just a few hours ago, this was just not something at play. Roll me just a d20.
15.
15, that's pretty good. You are led far to the north. Up here along the river, far off the beaten path. What do you want to do?
Oh.
As well off the road. I assume you discuss it with your comrades.
Do I feel like I'm being guided that way, or what?
You feel divine guidance that way, but you feel something is interfering with that divine guidance. It's not strong enough to stop you, but it is there's an overwhelming dark presence here.
This is unnerving, I would say to my party. In the few hours we've been gone, there's now a dark presence in this park.
Oh, poor Lucy.
It might not be too late yet, Miss. We just have to. Sorry, got late. It's getting late.
Yeah, no worries.
Let's make haste. Hopefully Mr. Mossson catches up with us soon. I would continue to follow my guidance.
I send a text to my new boss with what's going on.
Who are you texting?
You don't.
Oh.
Immediately gets suspicious of me after one.
Jesus.
Jealous lover.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
He'll say, I'll be ready.
God, do we get to kill Franklin here?
He will actually say, when you run into the adjudicator, turn on them and be quiet about it.
Oh. My new boss sucks.
What did you think would happen?
He made a deal. He protect me.
He is. You have shelter. You have protection because they're about to fight a boss, and they're gonna not know that you're an enemy.
You turned against the guy that has a holy ass sword and holy touch. Things gonna happen.
I didn't expect to be set right into combat. I thought it'd be more like working behind the scenes, doing some research.
You didn't deter them from going this way. You just let it happen.
I kind of fell asleep.
Peter, you're so powerful.
Incredible.
You say something now.
You can say something now.
Well, the boss told me to do it. I'll do it.
The boss said, I'll be ready for them. And when you meet the adjudicator, kill them. Aid my minion.
What if he is?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm too tired to really think of a solution, so I'm just gonna go with it.
That's fair.
Peter turned so quickly.
Dude, I was shook.
I cannot believe.
Shooketh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Can't wait to God, Jesus Christ. We have to tell fucking Lucia, like, yeah, we had to kill one of our own. With Leopold sitting next to her.
Leopold being the sock puppet monkey. And what were you doing, Leopold?
He was with Greg. He helped.
He was helping, technically.
He's helped. He helped.
I'm curious what Greg's gonna say when I ask what he's been up to.
Every
Oh,
time
wow.
Leopold starts to get close to asking Greg for his soul, Greg's gonna come up with some new shenanigans to completely distract him. It's gonna be great.
God, I hope that continues.
I only have a week to get this soul. Otherwise, I have to resort to the methods. But also, I'm sure Tobias can feel my new fucking claws when we finally meet again.
Taste my steel!
Flint steel.
Yeah, and that's like the
Fuck
worst part about
Peter.
Peter's character is Peter's character has already felt like dark energy. So nothing has really changed
Oh,
from your divine
God.
senses. He already felt like
Funny, man.
necromancy. He just feels like more necromancy.
Nothing has
Need a
changed.
shower.
This is just fucking wild.
You guys get up to the virus. It's like, we'll say like 1 a.m. There's still a line outside. But the
Oh,
VIP sees Leopold, or rather the security guard sees Leopold and says, VIP personnel, come on in.
Oh, how lovely.
You and your friend there.
Oh, Greg's not here. Greg's heading over
Greg's
to
not
the
here.
park.
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah,
Come on,
Greg.
Evaporated.
Ascended.
Okay. You are just allowed into the virus. You go
Thank
in,
goodness.
it is a very happening club. A lot of people dancing, a lot of people very drunk, people partying. The vibe here is superb.
I love it.
And you see this gentleman just sitting at the bar. He almost makes eye contact with you immediately.
Oh my god, I've been having last night's clothes. I didn't think. I don't know if I expected him to be here. It's good
He
that
owns
he
the
is.
place.
Right.
He's-
Well, he wasn't
never
there
said
the
it.
previous night. Like, he wasn't there yesterday.
That's
He
true.
held that information.
Did he say that he bought the virus? I thought that
No,
was
he
something he told
Derek
Leopold.
specifically said, "I think he's gonna hold that information from you."
Well, it's also
just
just
go-
simple deduction. There's only one nightclub in this, this town.
That's true. He said that he owned a nightclub in
Centerville.
Centerville.
Yeah,
So I
and
went
there
to
is
the
literally
nightclub.
just the one.
So that's why I didn't think he would be there. I don't know if there's another one. But I did hear about nightclub from the brothers. So that's why I'm.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you would have known the colossal fight that happened here.
Only visiting all their spots. I don't feel
Before this
guilty.
whole to be collected.
Yeah, I don't feel guilty about what I've done to Nicholas yet. I'm sure that may come. But I was
That's
just looking
possible.
for a place to go. To stay away from the police. And also maybe grab a bite. So I see Garrus, but I'm not gonna look desperate. I'm not gonna go to him.
This is so real.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I'm still in the clothes I wore last night. Who cares?
Don't look at it.
Yeah.
Well,
So I
so
think
nice
I'm.
you wore it twice.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna lurk around and see if I can't grab myself a bite from some just super drunk individual.
Yeah, you actually see everyone here is completely lost in the revelry.
Nice.
Almost unnaturally so.
That's not gonna matter to him. This is
No, absolutely not.
This is a grocery store as far as I'm concerned.
This is quite literally just an easy feeding ground.
Yeah.
You're in the meat section.
Yeah. So I think I would just like slink into the dance like floor where everyone's just like jamming and just latch onto somebody.
Okay.
Maybe I'll take a couple of sippies. Who knows?
Yeah, latching onto somebody, you start to suck their blood. They seem to be in pure ecstasy. Roll me a discipline.
Fuck, I always forget
Now,
to do
Leopold,
discipline
you have
check.
to learn how to wipe your mouth between bites. That's how bloodborne diseases get spread.
So my discipline was a -2.
A -2. You begin noticing that the person you're draining is getting very, very limp and very weak. Roll me another discipline.
Okay. Oh, thank God. That's a 3.
Okay. I was like, if it's a 1 or lower, they're dead.
It's me dragging the body over to Garrus, so I made some mistakes.
Oh dear. Making yet another deal with the devil to clean up your mess. They seem very woozy, and they they seem very weak and woozy, but they do kind of come to, and they're like, "Oh, I need a drink or a snack or something. I'll be back."
Yeah, bottoms up, darling. All right. That's just kind of how I'm gonna spend my night.
Okay.
If Garrus wants to approach me, we can do it tomorrow or next time.
Garrus will just wait for you.
Oh.
I won't do it. I can't play that game. I'm not looking my best.
I would say if you seem, is Leopold just not going to do it? If that's the case, Garrus absolutely would. Garrus has like dominion here.
I think he's a little too, because I think he's a little abashed that he's like he went from one club, spent the night, I came to another club. Like there was no. He's just a little abashed about his presentation.
Yeah, and I do think Garrus would probably float towards your direction and just say, "Well, I told you I owned a nightclub here, but I didn't think I'd find you the very next day."
Oh, well, there weren't many clubs, if any, to choose from.
It is the only one.
I'm sorry for departing so quickly. I was called upon by this favor, and then it just became a whole situation. You will not believe the night I've had.
I'm very curious to hear it. I'm also very curious. Surely you have multiple of these outfits.
Yeah.
Roll deception.
Damn it. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a high deception.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a 6.
Not enough, but actually Garrus is going to be like, I shouldn't have. Pardon me for even pointing it out. How has your night been?
It's been. It was a little good, and well, it started off bad, and then it was kind of okay, and then it was kind of. It's been a lot. I got I got my nails done, which was a process.
Yeah, you actually see him eyeing those up, and he's just like, very interesting.
Thank you. I made a deal that I feel pretty good about right now.
Garrus is fighting back the urge to say, but you won't soon. But he will indeed fight that urge.
God.
So yeah, I feel pretty good about it. I think I think it's a steal, so long as I can do what I need to do, but it'll be fine. And then I almost killed a man at a police station. I wanted to, but
Oh, that was you two.
it seemed like it would be a bad look if I just coup de grace an officer, so I didn't. But
pigs aren't people.
I
Please.
agree, but I just I'm trying to get this guy's soul, so I can't be like too bombastic. You gotta be calm and collected. A soul, yes.
Do tell. Who's soul?
I tell him everything.
Oh my god. Fucking Leopold out here just spilling the tea.
Oh my god, that's so wonderful.
He is just like, oh my god. You're like, that Hot Topic twink he's a little rascal.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna want to be careful, Leopold.
Oh, I will. It's just the guy's soul I need is just a guy, so it's fine.
It's quite more than just a guy.
I'm pretty sure he's just a guy. He's not done anything impressive except shoot a gun, and every person in America could do that.
It's an American racial.
I believe it.
An automatic +5 to gun proficiency. He is gonna absolutely soak up that tea.
Yeah.
He is loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oh man.
That said, the rest of the crew.
Uh-huh.
Every time we go back to we, it's judgmental.
Me just being like, did I spend too much time away from the crew? And then I look at the time like, no, it's been like 12 minutes. It's fine.
We can just be in a booger.
We ain't being an asshole.
I just want to know what happens next.
Boss son, you actually, seemingly guided by your own premonition powers, you drive to the same kind of country, I say country road, I should say like path through the forest that they do. And you are to follow it down to this small building. As you guys all kind of re-meet, what do you say to one another?
Something's
What's
up
going
here.
on?
Well, we tracked the witch friend to the forest, and I've been guided here. But something dark is amiss. Something incredibly dark.
Well, have you not?
No, you got here in record time. You happen to get here exactly the same time we did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, looking down this path, you do see a dilapidated wooden structure, probably a good 200 to 300 yards away from the road. That said, as you guys kind of reconvene, that's what you guys say to each other as you will meet next time
On Dragon Ball Z.
down this path and at this dilapidated structure.
I'll probably
Your
want to
divine
stake
sense
it
will
out.
lead you.
Like look around before.
Oh yeah, you can
through it.
totally do that. Obviously, you don't have to go in the front door. We can figure that out next session. Well, I hope everybody had fun. What a wild trip it's been.
That was crazy.
What a
So
fucking
funny.
wacky night.
I was not
I can't believe
expecting
someone
literally any
defected.
of that.
What, Justin?
I can't believe someone defected.
Oh yeah. Honestly, more may still come. Who knows?
Yeah.
I've got to figure out how I'm gonna kill my party or get
Yeah.
out of it.
Good
So
luck.
I don't know. It's gonna depend on
Here-
who you attack first.
I'm gonna be honest. Pretty much as soon as their fight begins, you will be surprise attacking them.
Who do you attack first?
What
It's
happens
gonna
if-
matter a
Just a
lot.
What happens if I get surprise attacked myself and I lose an arm before the fight?
By
and you
who?
Go home
He surprises attacks
by
himself.
myself.
Oh no, you're not included.
No,
You're not
so,
allowed to
like,
harm yourself, actually.
well, it's not really harming myself since I can just prepare my body.
Oh no, if you try, you'll find it has no effect.
So I can't tear my own arm off and go,
You cannot.
Go, ah.
Okay, plan
Yeah.
A is off the table, and plan C.
Attempt to tear your own arm off,
Uh-oh.
you will find yourself far too weak to rip your own arm off.
Frank's trying to weasel out of a deal. Uh-oh.
Oh, stinky. I'm
Well,
sorry,
I'm
Peter. You entered into a demonic pact.
No, this is
It's
great.
gonna be
This-
rough.
This is
I
round
think it's
two,
great.
baby.
I love it, but
Technically,
So we're
you
gonna have to
three.
keep Frank alive so we can question him afterwards.
No, we don't have to do that.
Times to pull out the pipe bomb.
you could use the pipe bomb to kill yourself and everyone around you. That's allowed.
Don't need to be strong enough for that.
No.
Jesus. That's fucked up.
Now I just gotta get
That's
a pipe
really
bomb.
fucked up.
I turn myself into a pipe bomb.
The only ones you kill are Carly and Sue's characters. Feels awful for the rest of your life.
IRL.
Which you should.
It's not me. It's Frank.
Sue wouldn't even die.
Oh right, Sue's a vampire.
I only have 4 bubbles.
That's a scary life.
Yeah.
Dude, try being Nicholas. Nicholas had 2.
Nicholas was insane for how many fucking fights he picked.
Nicholas didn't die. When he came back even.
That's true. Nicholas did spend a lot of turns being like defensive in heavy combat situations.
That was
Yeah,
crazy.
Nicholas having 2 health bubbles was living on the edge every single day.
Like the first fight with Larsa, you literally just channeled that shield basically the entire time.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything else. Cause Ko and Zogra were like big beefy tank characters, and distinctly remember Ko's character running off to do something, and Zogra's character sitting at the bar, and I was like, okay, it's up to me.
Yeah. Zogra's like, you all are in a death-defying combat. I'm gonna have a couple drinks for free since nobody's here.
Greg wasn't about to jump in to save anybody.
And Zarek
Didn't
bailed,
Greg-
and Sue's character couldn't do anything. I'm like, it's just me.
To be
I think
completely
I took
honest,
Sue with me.
I feel like this book is like Greg's character development.
I do
Yeah, this
too.
is crazy.
This is absolutely buck wild.
It just took.
Greg has had like a black mirror pointed at him. It was like this is what you do.
Oh, Greg doesn't care about that. He just doesn't want to also be the one to be blamed, because if that gets back to his superiors, he gets in trouble.
Oh, absolutely.
So long as he's not the one causing the problem, it's whatever. And it's not hard to be better than all these fuckers.
It's true. All right, I need to
See,
go to
the thing is,
bed.
Good night,
Greg can
Peter.
slack off as
Good
much.
night.
Good night, Peter. Greg can
Night.
slack off as much as he wants, so long as they succeed. But if this ship is going down, he's going to be the one guy in life raft.
Yeah, that is true. This is a crew where you are a load-bearing member. You cannot slack in this crew. There are better slackers.
I've been to a party every night I've been here.
I thought
Oh,
about
yes.
that.
It
I went to
hasn't
the
gone
top-
unnoticed
So
by your
funny.
employer. Don't worry.
You know, the funny thing is, my actual goal for this session was to go talk to Leanna. I closed my notes. I had a cheat sheet.
I have a single character named Leanna.
That's not Leanna.
Liana?
Liana in D&D. Lucia?
Lucia.
Oh my
Okay.
god, Wayne.
Look, I'm not good with names, so I have my cheat sheet in my little notes.
That's
I
okay.
actually have a
I'm
cheat sheet where
I'm just goofing with you.
I've been taking screenshots of all your NPCs and writing their names next to it so I can get better at it.
That's
Aw.
honestly
So
very,
real though.
very dutiful, and I appreciate it.
But I was literally just like, I'm gonna talk to Alexander, and then I'm gonna go talk to Lucia about Leopold's actions.
Not
Be
today.
like,
You mean lack thereof, actually?
Yeah. Like, what's going on, Lucia? What? Do you want
Worry.
us to work together or not?
That will be coming next night.
Is Leopold gonna get in trouble?
Leopold may very well get in trouble, though. Depending on what happens, the whole crew may just get assassinated. Frankly, we'll see.
If I was good, I wasn't there. I would have died.
The cop died, right?
No, he did not
No.
actually. He was.
Oh.
Masan specifically said he wanted to knock him out.
And I didn't coup de grace because I thought that'd be a bad look.
It would be.
I mean, it was
And-
specifically requested we not kill anybody. Well,
And
at least
honestly,
not-
like, rather than take the long-term mental effects, he did just choose to pass out from mental damage. So no, he is not dead.
That's good. I was sitting here so worried. I'm like, please don't let me ever find out he's dead.
No,
Please don't.
no, but we landed that man squarely in the ICU.
he's absolutely going to be in the emergency room. That is
That's
for
still bad.
sure.
That's still bad, but it's not as bad as him being dead.
He's a
No,
cop. He can.
He's not
afford
dead.
it.
He can't, but he also doesn't deserve it.
Well, it's a workplace injury.
Yeah, he was in the workplace. He's covered.
That's true. This is workers' comp. Greg,
Yeah.
you actually have a wealth of information on the comings and goings of illicit activity in this town.
Hell
You
yeah.
actually, you will find information about the whole mayor scandal, and you will find information about what's going on now. Once you
Yep.
read it and take the time to actually sift through it.
I'm saying this now because I might forget later, but honestly, Greg might just take it to Emmerich after we're done messing around at this haunted old building.
Emmerich would take it for sure and certainly do something about it. You will find an entire laundry list of police corruption where they sent wooden soldiers with Ian, who was destined to die. And all of the receipts for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars paid to the chief and the deputy. Do not say anything about any of it.
You know, this would have been useful during the election because this could be tied directly to
Corbin.
Corbin,
Or,
which would have been tied directly
yeah.
to the other guy.
100%. And you will absolutely find receipts from Corbin and that other guy specifically.
The election's in the past.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now, but it was always in the books.
It was always there. Nobody just busted into the police or the police station.
Masayuki reigns king of this town, for better or worse.
I'm starting to think he can have
For
it.
better? Nah, for worse. Honestly, this town wasn't doing so hot anyway.
Doesn't seem that way.
Next question. Do we sacrifice this town if it really comes down to it? Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
Maybe.
This town falls. So does the rest of the
Jury's
world.
still out on that one. The bias in the background. No.
No.
Yeah, no.
Save Centerville. Save the world.
Yeah, what is that, Heroes?
Become, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, the lich. This is the linchpin of the linchpin of the universe.
It'll be me and Margaret at the end of this.
It is quite literally the linchpin of the universe.
Uh-oh.
Lincoln of the
And
universe.
brother, let me
Centerville,
tell you,
Pennsylvania.
it's looking like that pin's gonna get pulled.
Greg's just hoping he doesn't get killed in the process.
Yeah. Well, because Masayuki wants it pulled.
Yeah. So does this necromancer.
I assume Masayuki and this necromancer are in cahoots.
Indirectly, but most certainly. This necromancer has been unimpeded for a reason.
We got Frank.
I can't believe that.
I can, of course.
I can too.
I was
sitting here
literally-
like, of course he's gonna take the damn
I was
deal.
getting out of the gym and I'm like, oh man, okay. I'm like, a necromancer's gonna try and appeal to Frank and gonna be like, dude, I can get you like a whole museum if you want. And Frank's gonna be like, no, I fight for my friends.
That's
And then-
a good joke.
In what reality?
The
Because
villain.
Peter usually does.
Peter is not playing that kind of character right now.
No, Peter's like, sign me up. I'm like, all right. Oh yeah, brother.
Frank's been borderline an asshole the whole time.
Oh, not borderline. Well, Peter always plays an asshole, but like a good asshole.
I
This
do
is-
like that everybody who's like
This is an
picked up
evil
a new
asshole.
character is like playing the opposite of what they typically play.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
hard.
I was playing a chaotic character. My son is the fucking like group center. I don't even know how to deal with that emotionally.
The team isn't dealing with it, and that's the problem, you know. Greg's not super invested in this anyways, but he's trying at least halfways.
Poor Margaret.
Poor Margaret, indeed.
Indeed.
Yeah. How you
Poor
feeling
thing.
about it all, Carly?
You know. So Koji and I had this discussion where I told him not to hold back with killing Margaret.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Don't worry. I didn't feel good.
No, I know.
Nothing to die.
And funny enough, the only
Grandma instead.
you know, Grandma Margaret, when's the last time you checked in on home?
What the
I have
fuck
to
is
imagine
that?
that I text her every day or like call her every day. Just to like check in.
During the day?
Yes.
Okay.
It's so ominous.
It really is.
Holy
Good
shit.
thing it's nighttime.
When was the last time you called your grandmother?
Yeah.
She misses you.
Now that
Be
said,
nice if you just called her.
there's a chance what you
She's
messaged me
alive.
about may happen.
Oh.
We'll see.
But Sasha's protecting her.
Is she?
Yeah, that's what you said.
That's what Uche Hildebrand said.
I go back to
You'll
the
s-
church. It wasn't
see
worth it.
You'll see soon enough in the barn. Don't worry.
Oh no.
It's gonna be
I feel
like
like
the
you should
orphanage.
worry.
What the fuck? Grandma
Well,
just
then
hanging from a hook? Like,
Grandma's dead.
Grandma hanging from a meat hook.
Lucy's right next to her.
We're not like a
Fucking Dead by
fucking. It's not,
Daylight
this
ass.
is not a Terrifier movie. Jesus Christ.
Oh, pardon me.
I guess my question for everyone is, because I guess I asked about the ritual back in book 1, because I thought there was a weird number of stakes for the amount of people we were trying to save. And then you told me what the remaining.
You know what the actual finishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't know if everybody else.
Well, that's
I know.
possible.
Whoa.
Is that
I
something
know as
other-
much as we learned in book 1 of like they're trying to kill the last heir or something, or founder. Blood.
All
But
the
she
founders
died.
are. Yeah, all the founders are dead.
And then
All
they
the
need
founders
to
are-
kill a mage?
3.
3. Oh. Oh, how convenient we just have a one with us.
Supposed to be Nicholas. back then.
And unfortunately, his soul seems to be spoken for now.
Yeah, that was actually one of the reasons Father Alexander was there whenever you went there initially and had the final fight with Bridget.
I've also antagonized the family back in England where the brothers live. There's some. I've done
Oh,
so
yeah.
much.
God, so much happened. I'm just like thinking it over. I threw one of her own characters under the bus.
I'm so
Yeah.
curious as to how
So fucking funny.
Leopold is going to try and get Mothman's soul.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try talking. Then I'm gonna try trickery. And if like the final day starts to approach and I have not gotten anywhere, I'm gonna have to kill Mothman.
That's too funny.
It almost
I'm
be
ready-
like you go to kill Mothson, I tell a Tim's 500 feet away and run for the next 24 hours.
I thought you were about to do that in the police department. Like, oh, bye.
I mean, he kind of did.
Yeah, Leopold
He
just
didn't
had
wait
to get
for you,
out on his
though.
own.
Leopold is going to try and put some effort into it. So I'm hoping Leopold can connect the dots that Corbin also wants Mothman dead. And see if I
Oh.
can't maneuver something there.
That's really something that's not come up this session or this game.
But he's going to try and do it
Unfortunately, I think
friendly.
the only person who knows that Corbin is after Greg, aside from Greg, is Nicholas.
And Emmerich.
Oh, and Emery.
Mhm.
So is Corbin alive in the Dresden game, but not in the Dresden book?
Oh, he's
No,
alive in the Dresden book.
Corbin can put himself in many bodies.
Oh, okay.
That's why
He
his
lives
blood
in
was all
constructs.
blue.
Yeah, I thought he died by being turned into goo.
No, his body was all messed up and different and weird.
Although that is maybe some clarity that needs cleared up.
Raphael mentions that they have to find the real one.
I think so. Yeah, Corbin generally lives in temporary bodies.
Because he's a pussy.
You're just
Sometimes.
jealous.
He is an alchemist.
Fucking wild.
It's a wild night. I really did not think we were just gonna have like a party defect
So soon.
so soon. I hope you all don't hate that from like a
I don't hate
gameplay
any-
perspective.
No.
no.
Okay.
I feel bad.
I feel like this is one of those games where party conflict is less of an issue than something like D&D.
I don't
Yeah.
mind as a DM. I just don't want you guys to feel like you're not having fun as players because of something like that.
No, it is fun. I feel bad for killing someone's character. I'm still going to do it.
I
that
absolutely do
happens.
not think Peter will be upset about that. I think he's very okay with it.
I mean, he made his choice.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not gonna feel bad either way.
Peter is pretty chill about all that shit.
Peter, least chill member of the group.
Like, I think my character would try to disarm him quite literally and take him, like, yeah, figure out how to get information out of him.
Ooh.
As long
That's-
as he doesn't kill any of the party members first. Because if he kills Briar, or not Briar, Harley was like right, is the last thing I see on here. And it says
Margaret.
Briar. Yeah, Margaret.
yeah.
If he kills Margaret, then I'll probably not. I'll just be like, well, you gotta die. You killed an innocent person.
It's time to perish.
It's time.
Sorry, but you done fucked up.
You done goofed.
And I think that's legit.
I feel
That
like it was
goof was
1.5
your
party defect.
I don't even know what to do about you.
Yeah. Honestly, I've been like racking my brain, like, what do I do about this character? I'm like, I guess just nothing.
good way.
Like, I'll see where it goes.
So I'm like, maybe Lucia can. In my head of how Tobias would deal with it, it's like maybe Lucia can reel him
After-
in.
After the second night, Lucia will intervene in the next night for sure.
We're on the third night though.
Or rather, the fourth night.
Okay.
Once this night is over.
Because her fight is supposed to be on the 7th night, right?
Yes.
Or day.
And also, there's going to be a mage coming to the house tomorrow.
The mages, they're also here.
Does he happen to be in a robe with a hood?
He does.
Mm.
His name happens to be Isaac with a knife.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Isaac in the mudroom with a knife.
Isaac? He's got a knife?
Peter can pick up Isaac.
Isaac is Peter's old character who has also gone rogue.
Yeah, at the very end of the campaign, Isaac
Like in
went rogue.
the credits after.
Yeah,
something.
yeah, like the fucking Avengers after scene.
I'm
Isaac
sorry
is
if
also. Oh, what was that?
Go on. I was saying, I'm sorry if Leopold is too much.
No,
Oh, no,
I think
he
I think it's fine.
I feel like Greg has derailed.
I feel bad as a
Pretty
DM
well.
because it's like this is a lot of like shit I've never had to write for, so we're just kind of freeballing it.
Dude, I don't
I
even
just
know how
hope
you're
it-
writing for anything.
I hope it's fun. I hope it's enjoyable to the players.
I'm having
is.
a good time.
It's very much more chaotic than I'm used to, and that's okay for me. I just don't want y'all to be miserable in the meantime.
No, it's like a good show where I'm like, I want to see what happens next. What do how did
Brother, me too. And I write it. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
That's a mess. in like the best way. Every character doing something fucking batshit insane.
Nicholas should have been grateful for the party he had.
I know.
Nicholas has no idea how good he had it.
he didn't realize this was the best it could ever have possibly be.
Nicholas's soul is on the line and he's not even here.
God. I didn't want to throw anybody's character under the bus but my own, because I would have felt like a monster. Like, well, Greg was. That wasn't my choice, but.
Yeah, depending on that roll, would have depended on whose soul you needed.
Harry says
If you rolled really low, it would have been
Greg's.
Felicia's. And that would have been very difficult to get. Greg's, I felt like, was in the middle and very much something he would want.
I needed the collateral.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna deal without collateral.
There's no explaining that to Raphael.
Oh
No.
man,
He
would
is not gonna care about that. If he even knew this deal was happening, he would be killing Leopold.
I know.
Vampire getting gutted live on Twitch.tv.
No, you can't do that on Twitch. You gotta go to Kick.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sorry.
you can be an absolute shit stain on Kick. That's totally
on
fine.
Facebook Live, they won't stop you.
Oh God, what's
Also,
that